Tesla allows a fleet of their 30K a pop robots out on the street and allow them to interact with people. Check out the small bit of conversation that comes out of this momentary pause. During this demonstration with these robots, okay, not only did they have conversations with people on the streets, at this event, they also demonstrated how the robot can do house chores and how those robots make outstanding bartenders. You heard me right the first time. What are they trying to tell us with all of this? See, if you're smart enough to know, you know. I can remember when I was a little girl, right? And I knew watching the Jetsons that this stuff was coming, but I always figured that I would be old by the time there were flying cars and talking robots to clean their house and robots as police officers, because you know that's coming, and the takeover in general. I figured I would be on my deathbed by the time this technology emerged. And here I am under the age of 50 and it's already here. The robot told this man this. And y'all can say, oh, it's programmed to do what it's told to do. Have y'all seen iRobot? This is not something that I'm telling you all to be scared of. The reason I put this up is not to talk about the dystopian society, although you can't deny the dystopian implications here. Listen closely at what the robots can do. The things was being taught to clean houses and to bartend. Then I show you a robot that can also pick produce. A lot of jobs you're working right now can be replaced. And in the next decade, most of the time, a human probably won't be serving you. When I first saw this technology emerge, I thought, oh, it'll take 20 more years. It'll be 2050 before this happens. No. By 2040, you will walk into a restaurant and have a robot bartending and making your drinks. They already have robots that roll to the table and bring you your food, and they already have you tap into a system in order without even seeing a waiter or a waitress. Your low-paying jobs that were fairly easy to get are slowly going away. That is what these robots are telling you. I harbor no illusions that most people can't afford a robot to clean their house. But what I'm saying is that they're going to make it to where in the future it could become affordable. Even more affordable than hiring a human. Obviously, robots can't do everything, and this wasn't done to scare any of my viewers, okay? I'm not trying to scare y'all. But you have to be hyper vigilant and hyper aware of not so much what this technology is going to do to disrupt your life from the dystopian standpoint. You need to immediately understand what it's going to do to your pocketbook, what it's going to do to you economically. Technically, there is a significant amount of these things that can already have an impact. Even now there are companies testing long haul trucks that can drive themselves across the country. They've already been testing self-driving cars. This isn't going to get any better, y'all. It's just not. And we have to recognize that it's going to get worse over time. If you're in a job that you reasonably believe that AI can replace, it's time for you to start building your skills and look into something else. The dystopia that we know of is coming, but they're going to weaken you economically first.